How does wealth redefine luxury? Donald Trump isn't just any billionaire. He owns things that most of us can only dream of. From a $100 million private jet to multi-million-dollar mansions, you won't believe how much money this man has. Donald Trump has always loved flaunting his wealth. One of his most famous displays is his Boeing 757 private jet, nicknamed Trump Force One. This jet, which cost him around $100 million back in 2011, became a key part of his 2016 campaign, and is back for his 2024 run. It's decked out with luxuries like an ensuite bedroom, living areas, and the Trump family crest. The passion for private aircraft spans decades, although his collection is smaller now. He's owned Sikorsky S-76B helicopters, a 9-seater Cessna Citation X, and a Boeing 727, which was the original Trump Force One. His Boeing 757 has been his most flown aircraft in 2024, operating 72 flights so far. Trump's 757, registered November 757 Alpha Foxtrot, flew 133 hours since January 1st, 2024. Most flights are between Palm Beach and New York City. The plane can carry up to 43 passengers in style, with features like gold-plated seatbelts and a dining room. Trump bought the jet from Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen, and it's undergone a fresh paint job and maintenance to be ready for the campaign trail. Over the years, Trump has had various aircrafts, including the Boeing 727, which he brought in 1997, which is part of his Trump Shuttle airline. The plane was later scrapped, and parts of it were made into keychains. Trump also owns a Cessna Citation X, which he recently sold. The smaller jet was useful for flights to airports his larger plane couldn't reach. Among his impressive collection, there were 3 Sikorsky S-76S and an Airbus. He used these for short trips, like from New York to Boston. His helicopters were just as luxurious as his planes, featuring Trump branding, leather seats, and gold finishings. Some were even used on The Apprentice. Trump also has a pretty surprising watch collection. It's not just your typical mix of luxury timepieces from Swiss giants like Patek Philippe, Rolex, and Vacheron Constantin. So why did he choose such distinctive timepieces? Well, back in 2005, Trump launched his own line of watches called the Donald J. Trump Signature Collection. Moving on to more high-end watches, Trump has a Patek Philippe Golden Ellipse 3738. He's often spotted wearing it on the golf course. This watch first came about in 1968 and is inspired by the golden ratio, which ancient Greek mathematicians discovered. Trump's version, likely from around 1990, is pretty small with a 32mm yellow gold case and a beaded bracelet. The dial is a stunning blue gold with gold hands and hour markers, making it look like a piece of jewelry. Trump also favors the ultra-thin Vacheron Constantin Historiques 1968. This watch features a pink gold case, a Vacheron Constantin gold alloy with copper, and is just 5.4mm thick. It's driven by a hand-wound caliber 1003 and has a minimal silver textured dial with thin hands and indexes. Interestingly, Trump wore this watch on election night in 2016. By far his flashiest watch is the Rolex Day-Date, also known as the President. This iconic timepiece has been worn by many US presidents, including Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, and Franklin Roosevelt. When it was launched in 1956, the Rolex Day-Date was the first watch to display both the date and day of the week. Trump's version is a reference 18038 with a champagne dial and the signature 3-link President bracelet. 2 rarely seen pieces in Trump's collection include a vintage Colibri he won at a charity auction in 1999 and an Azad Power Tourbillon, gifted to him in 2009 for his work on the reality show The Apprentice. The Colibri, previously owned by former President Ronald Reagan, cost Trump $7,000. The Azad Power Tourbillon, a limited edition stainless steel watch, retails for around $9,950. So the overall collection of this is valued at around $200,000, features some notable brands and pieces. The most expensive is a custom Rolex Ice Blue Platinum, gifted by Steve Will Do It, worth $109,000. The former president is known for his love of luxury and flashy items, and the American Chopper team created something that fits right into his collection, a 24-karat gold motorcycle. This incredible bike, crafted by Paul Teutul Sr. and his Orange County Choppers crew, was presented to Trump on American Chopper Sr. vs. Jr. to a round of applause. Valued at least $50,000, Trump didn't pay a dime for it, which shows just how much his celebrity status attracts extravagant gifts. But how does someone ride a motorcycle covered in gold? The bike was showcased at Trump Tower and later stored at his Miami hotel, where it stands as a symbol of his flair for luxury. When it comes to cars, the collections are dazzling displays of luxury and rarity, featuring some iconic vehicles like the Rolls-Royce Phantom, Lamborghini Diablo, Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, Tesla Roadster, and Cadillac Alante. Trump's 1997 Lamborghini Diablo, customized with a special badge bearing his name, has seen its value soar, reaching up to $460,000 at auctions. In 2022, it was disclosed by earnings of $537 million from his golf course and hotels, $30.4 million from licensing fees, $26.5 million from management fees, and $61.1 million from his share in properties like 1290 Avenue of the Americas in New York. He also made $6.2 million from speaking engagements and received a pension of just over $116,000 from entertainment unions. Trump further gained $268.7 million from his Washington, D.C. hotel and nearly $1 million from selling 2 helicopters. He owns diverse properties such as hotels, office buildings, and golf courses. As of June 2021, his assets were valued at $4.3 billion, with $439.2 million in debts. His net worth was reported at $4.5 billion. However, a New York court found that Trump had inflated the value of his properties like 40 Wall Street and Mar-a-Lago, questioning their true market worth. Back in the day before Donald Trump was president, he was all about making big moves and raking in the books. In the 80s, when Trump was swimming in billions, he spotted a golden opportunity, a gigantic yacht called Nabila. This floating palace belonged to a Saudi billionaire, Adnan Khashoggi, and boasted a hospital, a nightclub, and even a secret escape route. Guess how much Trump snagged it for after some haggling over its name? A cool $27 million. Not too shabby, right? While yachting wasn't his passion, Trump saw the Nabila as a golden opportunity to enhance his brand. So he jazzed it up, renamed it Trump Princess, and used it like a floating billboard. With over 100 rooms and all the fancy trimmings, it was perfect for showing off. But when the 90s hit, Trump's empire hit financial rough waters. He had to trim costs, so off went the Trump Princess in 1991 for just $19 million. Despite saying he wasn't keen on yachts, Trump wouldn't shake the super yacht bug. He dreamed up Trump Princess 2, an even grander floating palace. He splashed out $170,000 on its design, planning a 420 foot with glass everywhere, lush gardens, and even a garage for its helicopter. But just a year later, with money troubles mounting, Trump had to pull the plug. Back in the 80s and 90s, Trump ventured into Atlantic City's casino scene to boost its gambling industry. Originally from New York City, he embarked on major real estate projects across the Big Apple. His casino journey began in 1982, when he secured a license from New Jersey's Casino Control Commission. Acquiring land along the Atlantic City boardwalk, he partnered with Harrah's Entertainment to open Harrah's at Trump Plaza in 1984. Do you know that partnership didn't last? Trump then bought an unfinished Hilton casino for $320 million, transforming it into Trump Castle in 1985. Back in 2004, Donald Trump launched Trump University, also called the Trump Wealth Institute and Trump Entrepreneur Initiative LLC. Despite its name, it wasn't a real university. Trump, along with Michael Sexton and Jonathan Spitali, created it to offer lessons on real estate, asset management, and entrepreneurship. The courses didn't offer college credits or degrees, and there were no grades given to students. During Trump's 2016 presidential run, these lawsuits became a big deal. He said he wouldn't settle, but eventually, after he was elected, he agreed to pay $25 million to settle the lawsuits. This was to reimburse students who felt they were misled. So, did Donald Trump's taste in luxury surprise you? Maybe it sparks some ideas for your dream mansion. Let us know in the comments what you think is the most outrageous expense. And don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks for watching.